YouTube family, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is McKinney, and I love making videos about capsule wardrobing and sustainable style made easy. I have said before that I think accessorizing is one of the most important parts of having a capsule wardrobe, because when you accessorize, you're able to add touches of personal style to any outfit with things that, one, don't take a lot of space, two, can be found secondhand, and three, are usually less expensive than full pieces of clothing and tend to transcend any trends that might be happening. So in today's video, I want to talk about my everyday jewelry capsule. I have a very small collection of jewelry that I wear almost every day, or that I at least wear several times a week. So hopefully by sharing some of those pieces with you today, you can see that you can fully accessorize an outfit with very few pieces. That being said, I would also like to share a short wish list of mine that is filled with some pieces that I think would fill some gaps in my current jewelry capsule. But before we get into it, I do just want to say that if you have not subscribed yet, please do. It would mean so much. By the time this YouTube video goes live, we will be at almost 4,000 YouTube subscribers, which is absolutely crazy to me. So thank you so much if you are a part of that number. It means the world. And it also means that I have a community out there not only who enjoys the same things that I do, but who is willing to support me as I experiment with this channel and really try to put my all into it. In fact, you may have noticed that my past couple of videos have looked a little bit different, and that's primarily because I've really put some time and money into this and purchased a camera that is completely my own. Until that point, I've been filming with my iPhone or with a friend's camera, but I really want to start taking this channel seriously, so I'm excited to introduce some new gear into my arsenal of technology, so please bear with me during this learning curve. If you like content like this and would like to see more of it, please don't hesitate to give me a big thumbs up. That helps guide me to make more videos that you enjoy. Comment down below what is your #1 most worn piece of jewelry in your wardrobe. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first category that I'd like to talk about is earrings. I actually just recently got my ears pierced. It's been about 1.5 years, so I don't have a huge collection of earrings, which I'm totally fine with because I still feel like the earrings that I have fulfill almost every need that I do experience in my wardrobe. So my first and most worn pair of earrings are actually the ones that I'm wearing today. And these are the Mejuri dome hoops. I love them. Like I said, I wear them almost every day, or at least several times a week. I find that they are chunky enough to draw some attention to them, but also small enough to stay understated, and I really appreciate that. They add just the perfect amount of bling or glam or pop to any kind of simple outfit. I would definitely say that I prefer chunky earrings because I like to have that kind of volume around my face. I've had these for over 1 year, and even though they are 14 karat gold vermeil, there is barely any tarnishing on them. Very little tarnishing on the body itself, and the only tarnishing is just around the part that comes into contact with my ear, right where the stem of the earring is. So I would definitely recommend these, and I really like them. The next pair of earrings that I have in my minimal jewelry capsule is the Mejuri croissant dome hoops. These are a little bit of a bolder choice than the other hoops, and I really like these because I find that they are so eye-catching that I don't necessarily have to accessorize with much more. These are an excellent option for when I want to wear my hair up and I just want something to stand out, or when I'm wearing a collar that doesn't really suit a necklace. These are really good for adding some bling or some shine without having to put on a lot of jewelry. In all, I feel like these hoops are just a really classic look. This kind of croissant pattern has been popular for a while, or at least this kind of twisty texture. And so I think these are very modern with that still kind of vintage charm. And once again, I just love that chunkiness right up near my face. The last pair of earrings that I would like to highlight in today's video are these pair from Mejuri also. I think you're probably starting to notice a trend that a lot of my jewelry is from Mejuri, and that's because when I first started my capsule wardrobing journey, Mejuri was like really coming into its own and advertising a lot, and I found that it had really good minimal classic pieces at an affordable price. And because they're products are in gold vermeil, I'm actually able to purchase them. Right now, at this point in my life, I can't necessarily afford to buy solid gold jewelry. And even though that is something I might like to work towards in the future, these have all served me so well and really stood the test of time. So the next pair that I would like to talk about are these drop pearl hoops from Mejuri. These aren't the large drop pearl hoops, these are the smaller size, and I just think they are so elegant. I really love to wear these when I'm trying to go for a more classic or more dressed up look, but these also look great to just elevate an everyday look of just a sweater and a pair of jeans. Now, one of the things that I like a lot about this pair of earrings is that it's a very classic silhouette, right? Drop pearl hoops are a popular look that have been around for a while, but the kind of natural texture of these pearls and the imperfect shape of them adds a modern, almost organic kind of look to them. And so I far prefer them to the perfectly spherical shaped pearls that you find in other pearl drop earrings. I've also had these for about a year now. My mother gave them to me for Christmas last year, and I have been wearing them regularly. These are a bit more tarnished than my other earrings, but just on the part that goes through my ear. So everything else is in really great shape, and the pearls themselves are so lovely. So moving on from earrings, let's talk a little bit about necklaces. The first necklace that I would like to share with you today is also from Mejuri. It's a very simple sapphire necklace. It is a white sapphire, just a single pendant right in the middle, and it is more of a choker style, so you can wear it right up close to your neck, or you can wear it on its loosest setting to drape a little bit lower. I think this is a really beautiful, delicate necklace that adds just a touch of elegance to any outfit and just the right amount of sparkle. So much like not being able to afford 14 karat solid gold, the option for buying like a single floating diamond necklace wasn't really there for me. And so I find that the white sapphire really does a great job of getting that beautiful glittery stone without having to pay a diamond price. This is also a really delicate necklace for layering, which I do with my other necklace that I'm about to show you, but it's also great for wearing on its own whenever you want just something really simple that doesn't catch too much attention. And the next necklace that I would like to show you is not from Mejuri. It's actually from Sina Hansen's jewelry collection, Use Less, and it is certainly one of my favorite pieces without a doubt. I'm wearing it today in this video. So this is the Meadow pendant in 24 karat gold vermeil. So unlike my pieces from Mejuri, like those are all 14 karat gold vermeil, this is 24 karat gold vermeil. And even though that doesn't sound like much because it's still a vermeil, it is definitely so much shinier than my other 14 karat gold pieces. And I love it. It really just adds the perfect amount of glitz to any outfit. I find that it really dresses up my basics because it's a pretty simple silhouette, but also it can look very dressed up itself. Also, the chain that I purchased with this particular pendant is a curb chain, so it is a little bit thicker, and you can tell in the quality that it is a really great chain. So the chain itself is substantial enough to wear alone, which I really appreciate, and I think it looks really great layering as well. Sina Hansen's collection is really beautiful, and she has several different kind of pieces. This is, I believe, from her earliest collection, but I always keep my eye out on Use Less jewelry just because I think they are really well-crafted pieces. They use recycled gold, and so there, of course, is that ability to add some glitz into your wardrobe without making a huge footprint. And the last category that I have to talk about for today are actually rings. So the rings that I'm going to be talking about today are my wedding band and my engagement ring. These are, of course, the most treasured pieces that I have in my jewelry collection because they signify something very special. Now, unlike the rest of my jewelry collection, which is in yellow gold, these are actually in rose gold. And I really love that choice because I think it matches my skin really nicely. And the reason the rest of my jewelry collection is in yellow gold is because I feel like that is a bit more modern and a bit more versatile than rose gold, but I definitely do not regret the rose gold in my engagement and in my wedding band. So my engagement ring is a custom one from Brilliant Earth, and it is absolutely stunning. It has the singular diamond in the middle with the ornate halo around it and some small diamonds on the band. It does not go all the way around. And my wedding band, which is from Etsy, just matches that same pattern. So not diamonds all the way around. Also, one, because the cost is pretty exorbitant for that, but also because I don't think it would feel very comfortable to have diamonds poking at me in between my fingers. So that is my very small jewelry collection. You can probably tell that there are some gaps in it. I don't really have bracelets and I don't have many rings other than my engagement ring and my wedding band. And that's purposeful right now. I am investing in other parts of my wardrobe first before I invest in this one, because I find that I've kind of created a baseline of pieces that I can mix and match and still wear and look fresh. So my jewelry wish list, while it exists, isn't really a top priority for my slow shopping habits. But that being said, it's always fun to share what is on my wish list. So the first thing on my wish list is actually a longer pendant necklace. Now, there are some really beautiful ones out there, and I've been particularly intrigued by the ones by Pamela Card. I think they are absolutely stunning. In fact, I've been looking at her website for pendants for probably a year and a half to 2 years now. They are 24 karat gold vermeil, if I'm not mistaken, and they are a bit of an investment, which is why I haven't really purchased one yet. But I think they are stunning. These pieces feel really timeless, but they also have an antique charm that you can't really find anywhere else. I love how the pieces are more abstract. There are so many different varieties of options that you can get on her website, so I'll definitely be looking into one of those pieces in the future. The next piece of jewelry that I would like to add to my jewelry capsule is probably a pair of more whimsical earrings. So the earrings that I have are all very classic silhouettes, and I love that. But in order to add a little bit more to my personal style, I would love to have a pair of earrings that are just kind of fun. And these bumblebee pearl drop earrings from Bill Skinner's studio are kind of the vibe that I would be trying to achieve. I really love something that has to do with animals or insects. I think it would be fun to add a little bit of whimsy to my jewelry capsule. So that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for there. The next category that I think I could probably fill out a little bit more is just some more rings that I could add to my jewelry capsule. So things like very minimal thin gold bands I think are beautiful, and add just a little bit of bling. My right hand tends to stay pretty empty because all the bling is on the left hand, so I would like to balance that out a bit. But also investing in some bolder rings, like some dome rings or some croissant rings, I think would be really, really lovely. And so I'll definitely be on the lookout for that. And there are just two more categories that are a little bit, I guess, miscellaneous that might not be perceived as jewelry, but I think add, of course, some shine to our lives. So why not add them to this wish list? The first one is a brooch. Now, I think people perceive brooches to be a little bit dated or to be something that a lot of people don't really wear anymore, but I think there are some lovely minimal ones out there that look really modern and also really classic. So rather than the big kind of glam ones that your grandmother used to wear, looking for really classic, simple ones that can just add a bit of shine to a scarf. And I think those are so beautiful, whether you're pinning it on a bag, a scarf, or a hat. I think there's definitely so much potential there. And the last piece that I'm thinking of adding is a minimal hairpin or hair accessory. So I have been trying to wear my hair curly lately, and if you're interested in my wavy/curly hair journey, definitely stay tuned because that is a video I plan on making in the near future. But I think it would be a lot of fun to experiment with some updos or some hairstyles where I pull my hair back, or some low buns and low ponies. And I think a beautiful hairpin or hair clip could really just make it feel a lot more elegant and put together without having to put a lot of effort in. So something very simple like this one or like this one are definitely things that I'm on the lookout for. I think they are so lovely, and you know, when someone is walking behind you, just to see that in your hair, I think is just really eye-catching and a really nice touch. So that is that for today's video. I want to invite you again to please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It would mean so much to me. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it and would like to see more content like this. And of course, comment down below and let me know which of your jewelry pieces are most worn in your wardrobe. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. It's been an absolute pleasure to spend this time with you, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Have an awesome day. Bye.